You do not need to understand how artificial intelligence works at a technical level. You need to understand what it can do, and that literacy begins the moment you use it, not the moment you study it. There are 6 categories of AI tools relevant to academic administration. Every Vice-Chancellor, Pro-VC, and Dean should be able to name these categories and identify at least one tool in each, because you will be asked to evaluate vendor proposals, approve institutional subscriptions, and set policy boundaries for each of them. The first category is generative AI. These are tools like Claude, ChatGPT, and Gemini that produce text, summaries, drafts, and analyses in response to a written prompt. A Vice-Chancellor can use generative AI to draft a faculty circular in 30 seconds, summarize a 40-page NOAC criterion document into a 1-page executive brief, generate OBE course outcomes for 10 courses in under 3 minutes, or prepare a data brief for an academic council meeting from raw departmental figures. The second category is analytical AI. Tools like Power BI Copilot and Tableau AI transform raw institutional data into visual dashboards and pattern analyses. Your IQAC team can use these to track enrollment trends, placement rates, faculty attrition, and student satisfaction in real time rather than in retrospect. The third category is learning AI. Platforms like Coursera Coach and adaptive learning engines personalize the educational experience for individual students, adjusting pace, difficulty, and content format based on how each student responds. The Vice-Chancellor's role here is to set the policy framework for which tools faculty may deploy and how student data is protected. The fourth category is administrative AI. Tools like Otter.ai for meeting transcription, Notion AI for knowledge management, and Grammarly for institutional communication quality. These tools reduce administrative friction and free leadership time for decisions that actually require human judgment. The fifth category is research AI. Elicit, Semantic Scholar, and Consensus reduce literature review time by 70%, surface co-authorship opportunities, and help faculty write better structured grant proposals. An institutional subscription to these tools costs less than one international conference trip per year. The sixth category is integrity AI. Turnitin AI, GPT-0, and CopyLeaks detect AI-generated content in student submissions. These tools are not infallible, and the policy question they raise is more important than the technology itself. What is AI-assisted? What is AI-generated? And what is AI prohibited in your institution? The answer must come from the Vice-Chancellor's office, not from the software vendor. Now watch a live demonstration. A university administrator opens Claude on a standard laptop. No special access, no technical training. The task: draft a faculty circular on AI tool use in assessments. The prompt is typed in plain English. The response arrives in 30 seconds, a structured, professional circular with 3 clear guidelines and a closing statement. The same administrator then pastes a NOAC criterion document and asks for a 1-page executive summary. 90 seconds later, the summary is on screen, criterion-wise, prioritized, with gaps flagged. This is not a technology showcase. This is a practical demonstration of what is available to every academic leader today for free. The barrier to entry is not skill. It is the decision to begin.